Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. There we go. Yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into it, brother. Okay, or sister. Happy Black History Month. I am black. The fall off. I'm not doing a full review on this. I think I just need to sit more with it. It's been about 24 hours, a little more than that. And I've only listened to the album all the way through once. I've listened to pieces and everything like that on a replay about 2 or 3 times, but I just haven't listened to it that much to give it a full, honest review. What I will say off top is I do think we live in an era, and we hear this every time a major album drops, where it's either gas or it's trash. It's fire or it's the worst thing ever. Blah, 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 dookie water, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think that's the case with this. I don't think it's the album of the year. I don't think it's sensational, a classic, an instant classic, blah, blah, blah. But I also don't think it's a terrible album and J. Cole literally, quote unquote, fell off. But what I think this album is, it has its great moments. It has its great writing, great concepts, a lot of the essential elements of hip hop. And I do think it is an ode and a love letter to his hometown of Fayetteville, North Carolina, in the purest form. However, there are particular things that just kind of irk me about this album. Ouch. As I get the little hearing loss buzz in my ear. But man, what I want to say, 229 intro, I like this. 2-6, dropping down 2-6, shots out. That sets the tone. Like, this really for the Ville. This for Fayetteville, everything like that. Safety is nice. Running Train was nice. I like Feature's voice on here, man. Ayo, but yeah, I like it. Poor Thing, this was the diss to Homie, dude that I reacted to in my shorts. You can go on my shorts and look at, if you don't know who he's referring to here. He's dissing him. He's very aggressive. And this is something that is just annoying to me. And I'm sure it's annoying to a lot of you as well. It's just been a theme throughout J. Cole's career. When there's a rapper that he feels like is not on his level lyrically or on his level popularity-wise, with the combination of both, he kind of punches back down at them when they come at him. They usually come at him first. True enough. But his response is, he da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, I'm a rapper. I'm better than all these rappers. I'm 6'4". I thumb all these rappers. Like, these are all the lines we've heard from J. Cole throughout the years. I go on everybody's else album and prove to him who's the king of this rap thing. Jermaine. Like, he's been doing that literally like his entire career. And when it was time to put the gloves on, for real, and everybody knows that Cole is cool with Kendrick coming up. And then people were starting to find out just how cool him and Drake had started becoming. It is what it is. We knew on Cole's end it wasn't personal. We knew Drake and Kendrick, that got personal over the course of 12 years. If Cole participated, we knew that Cole was just rapping. He even said it on the track. Man, I got a tear coming down my eye. And I rock with you, everything like that. Jarrell was handing GSU in the building. But we knew that Cole, had no problems with Kendrick. And he said it in the song. So why are we going to take it personally when, Like, it's just like, no one took it that way, Cole. So you didn't have to do all that explaining, bro. And the apology is cool if you say, okay, I'm apologizing, I'm on some positive stuff now, and you switch up your content. And you don't brag about nobody, and you don't talk down on nobody, you don't punch at nobody, you don't diss nobody back. You let it be peaceful. You can even keep up your Biggie and Pac track, the What If track, where Biggie and Pac is apologizing to each other, and they both alive, and they get to be legends and grow into that old age and everything. You could do that, and it would be fine. But don't pick and choose when it's okay to dish back to people, right? Like, that's just annoying. Like, pick a side, dog. You still straggling the fence 2-3 years later. That's annoying, dog. I get it. From everybody that was complaining about it, I get it. Another thing that stood out to me on this album early on was some Marvin Sapp sample. If you haven't heard the album yet, and I'm spoiling it for you, I apologize. But there's a Marvin Sapp sample. Never would have made it. And I remember when Kendrick just won his Grammy for Luther, right? And Cher called it Luther Vandross. It was the whole thing. But in his acceptance speech, Kendrick was saying, you know, that the one thing that the Luther estate wanted us to do was no cussing. And we said, okay, we can make that happen. No cussing. They made it a number 1 record. It was like the biggest rap record of last year, and they won the Grammys for it. Congratulations to Kendrick and SZA and Halle Bailey's boyfriend and stuff like that, right? Like, congratulations to all of them for that. So if that's the precedent for a Luther sample, how is it okay that Marvin Sapp okayed that song? He cleared that song, and J. Cole cussing up and down the song. That's crazy. That's crazy, be cussing all up and down a gospel thing, and he's referencing gospel and listening to gospel and he's sampling gospel. That's crazy to me. Just me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like certain things should be protected, like Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin is saying, yeah, I listen to Rod Wave and this and that. Kirk Franklin, at the end of the day, he still plays clean on his records. His records is still clean on his albums, on his music. Lecrae, D1. D1 talks about it all the time. I love to work with anybody. I work with anybody. And they say, can they cuss? He say, well, you play on my court, you play by my rules. I like that precedent. Like, some things should just be gate kept. Some things should just be how do you say it? They should be precious, right? We should value these things and respect them for what they are. We should have reverence. That's the word I was looking for. We should have reverence for certain things. If you touch anything that's spiritual, anything that's faith-based, anything that's gospel, God-connected, you shouldn't be cussing all up and down the record, bro. And then talking about gospel on the record and listening to the record, but I think that's just crazy. Browns Road Blues. I love this song as well. I think this is one of the hits. The 2 joints with Future, those are the hits on here early on. And I do like, it's like a beat switch in 39 intro. I like that joint too. Or the beat switch in one of those songs. There's another one where he just took a chance, and I'm like, dang, I've never heard Cole take a chance like this, but I feel like if you take a chance, definitely do it on the last album. Let me see what it was. Let me see. It was, I said 39 intro. It's the biggest verse I heard him take. I applauded, and I was talking about never would have made it. It was head scratching when I heard Future cover Usher on here. I thought that was interesting. And then the song, like I said, with Tim's, him going back and forth trying to sing with Tim's, like I didn't understand that. I feel like it's certain parts where Cole, you didn't have to put the man's voice in. Like, you could have just let the singer sing. Shout out Erykah Badu. She's been with Alchemist all of like last year. So that record might have been made, you know what I'm saying, 2025, 2024. Excuse me, when she was with Alchemist. Erykah Badu, also fun fact, she's on the Earl Sweatshirt album. The we're on I think it's Exhaust, the last track, the outro, when she says take 2. Work harder than it. Like that's Erykah Badu. I like he had PD Pablo on here. He referenced to PD Pablo, and he had like, you know, kind of PD Pablo pop out and stuff like that. The Burna Boy, I like the Burna Boy feature as well. A lot of the features here is like Solange's album a few years ago, where she had the features and they were just kind of like splatted throughout the song and like compliments to the song, as opposed to like dominating voices on the song. It Chromacopia also does that with Tyler the Creator. So shouts out to those albums. And he has Murray on here. So he has, you know, Fayetteville up here as well. He does not have Dreamville on here. Boss is not on here. Jid is not on here. Seems like a missed opportunity. I feel like the Tim's feature probably would have been Ari Lennox in a different world when she was signed to Dreamville, but you know how that goes, business. But yeah, those are my main takeaways from this album. Like I said, I'm not going full on review just because I think it's too soon. However, I don't think it's absolute trash and garbage and get J. Cole out of here, but I also don't think it's like album of the year. This is sensational. Jermaine Cole. Shouts out to a friend of the channel, Mark Phillips, as well. So that's how I feel about it. If I had to rate it right now, early rating, and Reezy hates early rating. So shout out to LaReezy if you're watching this, because LaReezy, once you drop, I know LaReezy about to drop in a couple weeks now. When you drop, I'm gonna do the same thing, And I already know how you feel about instant reactions and ratings and stuff like that. I'm just letting you know it's going to be done. I'll probably give this like 6.7 to 7.2 right now. Early on, 6.7, 7.2 early on. I do like the turn stuff. I like the raps. I like the fact that he's taking chances and he's singing on some of these songs. He's got acoustic guitars in here. Of course, the writing is always A1. It's J. Cole. Like, what the heck? Rapping ability has never been his issue. It's the stuff he's rapping about, bro. That's just crazy. I also have to shout out this song. Quick Stop, bro. Oh my goodness. I love a song where a rapper is rapping about the perspective of a fan coming to him, like Colossal from Tyler the Creator, like back in, I think that was maybe Wolf era or whatever. Colossal was a great example of that. Obviously, Stan is the most famous example of this from Eminem, and it became like the entire term Stan. But this Quick Stop, oh my gosh, man, just describing an interaction with the fan, this was really dope. I enjoyed it. He's talking a lot about just laying low and kind of being famous and not want to be famous. You know, it's a thing that we've heard from all the rappers probably since, what would you say that this really started? I think that started with maybe Nipsey, where it was like, okay, because it was like Nipsey, and then it was P&B Rock, and then it was, Takeoff, and it was like a bunch of rappers back, Mo 3, Draco, the Ruler, like it was like a lot of them back to back to back. So in that time, rappers just started rapping about how paranoid they were about being rappers and being famous in public. Like Jack Harlow did it on Donda 2, which I don't know if I think Donda 2 actually eventually came out on streaming platforms, but I heard it on the Stem Player. And who else? Childish Gambino did a lot about it on Atlanta, the last season of it, when he had Paperboy move out to a farm. That's something that Childish Gambino did in real life. He moved out to a farm like an hour out from LA in California. And what does he do? What does he do when he was just like, rappers just keep getting, and I don't want that to be me. So I'm moving out to a farm where nobody knows me. He's talking about how the fame drove him insane and all that stuff. So I don't know. This is just a trend that you see with rappers. Like, rappers' mental health thing is real. It was something I asked DDG about, with DDG's brother and stuff like that. Rest in peace to DDG's brother. But I just asked him, like, dude, do you ever, kind of feel that way? I know a lot of rappers are rapping about that right now. And he said, nah, I mean, we all got to go. And so shout out DDG too. But yeah, man, y'all, prayers up to rappers' mental health and everything like that, dealing with all that attention. That's how I feel about the fall off first listen. It's going to change as time goes on. Like, I think ASAP Rocky, I liked it the first time I heard it, but like I really started to like it a week or two in. Earl Sweatshirt, I was like, I need to sit with this longer. And then I loved it like every other Earl Sweatshirt album since some rap songs about a month later. So it's definitely going to have to be something that I sit with a little more, but that's how I feel off top. I love the flows. I love the hard songs. I love the samples. I really think, like I said, it's hip hop to its core, and it's Fayetteville to its core as well. I'm getting a call. I'm on stream right now. Hold on, let me tell them. Hello, I am on stream. I am on stream right now. Can call back later. Okay. All right, cool. And then another thing, Lecrae drop yesterday. He dropped his deluxe of Reconstruction, second story, right after the Grammys. I believe they missed out on the Grammy this year, but Lecrae, man, he just raps. He raps better than a lot of people, dog. He raps better than a lot of people give him credit for. He raps better than a lot of people acknowledge. I think he's one of the best rappers in the world, and it's been like that since he did that tape with Zaytoven. I remember I never told my friend this because we were talking back and forth about this Lecrae joint. And I think it was like when I first started listening to Lecrae at church closed. And it was really like listening to Lecrae because a lot of his lyrics were convicting when I first came across him. And it was something that I was listening to when I listened to Lecrae out of like a part of ministry, a piece of ministry. and kind of like almost an obligation thing of like, all right, got to get my, you know what I'm saying, my Christ-centered message in. It's almost like an extension of hearing a faith-based type of talk or whatever. And through that, listening to the songs over and over, listening to the album, what is it, Reconstruction? Not Reconstruction. Reconstruction is the latest album, but the one where he got the helmet on. It came out in like 2012. Listening to that over and over, listening to Church Clothes 2 over and over. I've learned to like learn and love all of those songs and learn the words to them. But I think now, like through time, he just got like, he hit number 1 in 2014. He just got good as a rapper. Like, I'm not even saying like he got good as a rapper. He's always been good as a rapper. I'm saying one of the best out here on the planet. And a lot of people won't give him that credit. I know it was something where people were surprised when he responded to Kendrick. They were like, the Cray actually kind of getting down on this. He got some bars. Nah, Cray being like that. Like I said, about 2019, 2020, that pandemic, he did that joint with Zaytoven. That, man, what? Ever since then, Cray been on a different level, bro. So Resurrected, oh my goodness, nothing but bars. And it goes kind of down to, shout out to CJ as well on here. And then he has like a thing. I haven't gone through the whole thing, by the way. But there's, okay, so I guess it goes to about, I guess like 10 tracks, I think. Or no, Reconstruction was already out. Oh, okay, these are already out. So it's the first 6 tracks. I got to about, dang, I might as well just finish it. I got to about Living Water last night. But you know, he has like a raw wave type of song on here. You know, he's been pretty open about his previous alcohol and pills addiction, all of that stuff. So seeing him kind of navigate that and speak about that, being open with it, being transparent about it, I think is helpful. It was a raw wave type of song, though, and I was like, oh, it sounds like he's just doing a cover of raw wave. He does that a few times. Like, it sounds like he's trying to be like Playboy Cardi. He sounds like he's trying to do this. He's trying to do that. But rapping wise, on a pure track number 1, Resurrected, stop it. Y'all can't see Cray, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Not too many people seeing Cray in the world, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. With that being said, I guess let's get into the stream, huh? Let's get into the stream. A J. Cole fan, he moved from Chicago to Raleigh after the Dreamville Festival, bro. After the Dreamville Festival, he moved, bro. So he said 2015 festival inspired his move. He admires Cole as an underdog who triumphed, and he drove to Fayetteville to explore the rapper's hometown's roots. Locals like Rakim. Like Rakim Jones credit Cole's story of giving hope, while celebrations featured billboards, mural, and packed listening parties full of nods to the city struggles and spirit. What's funny about this too, there's like a woman who's like, you know, I guess a lot of people would consider her conventionally attractive. She literally drove to 214 Forest Hills Drive and listened to the album for the first time sitting in front of this man's childhood home. And you know what everybody said in the comments? Fire emojis. This is cool. This is cool. You know what everybody's saying to this dude? Oh, the D writing is out of control. Oh, that's too much glaze. Oh my goodness. The double standards are crazy, bro. The double standards are crazy. Imagine uprooting your entire life to move to J. Cole's backyard just to realize he's actually in Brooklyn 90% of the time. Sometimes. Let me see if I can get a. He talked about this too, and to come from Chicago, like a big city, to go to a small city, like that is kind of crazy. But hey, man, we got free will.
Mainly, he just kind of represents sometimes being seen as underdog and coming out on top and not necessarily taking over an ass.
This J. Cole fan decided to move to Raleigh from Chicago last year after attending the Dreamville Festival. On Friday, Tyree Dickerson drove to Fayetteville after listening to Cole's new album.
I just listened to it. I'm just excited to be here, so I just want to see where he grew up and kind of, you know, his area. Pretty much like his stomping grounds when he grew up. Mainly, he just kind of represents some.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, is it any different? Oh, it is different. It's more extreme. But anytime I'm like on the road and I'm in somebody's city, I'm gonna play like the rapper that's from their city, like while I'm so I can see like the sights and everything. Cole might have to call police on, but he's crazy. I love J. Cole more than the next person, but this is insane. Of course, his name is Tyree Dickerson. Is incredible. He said Chicago was a little too ghetto for him. This being the album that made him want to move. Not 2014 Forest Hills Drive, his literal home. Nah, he ain't say that. Is this my dog? I can't tell. Nah, he ain't say that though. He said he moved after the Dreamville Festival. This is what we call pushing it. Now that is funny. Better than being so much of a fan, you can change political parties. Ain't over here, bro. What is he looking for? Facts. It looks like he's from NC instead. Anyway, his hairline tells me everything I need to know. Wow. Yeah, RDC and Juicy skits or comedic case studies. Because what is this? Is it really that serious, bro? I'm about to watch this. I'm about to watch this afterwards. All right. I remember Cole had that line and he said, he said, we grew up singing Nas, Jay, man. Oh, that was on Last Call. He was talking about singing all the New York people. Now all the New York people singing all the stuff from the Ville. Yeah, that is something, man. So he met the rapper at a 2020 protest and he now studies journalism. Also, he been down there. Oh, that's crazy. Hey man, we just gonna that is something for sure. Let me see the next thing. J. Cole surprising fans. Let's see. There Cole is with the hoodie he was talking about. Remember when Cole dropped 2014 Forest Hills Drive and he just started going to people's houses? Like he went to Denver and he was like, yo, Joe, I heard you was a big fan. I wanted to give you 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Thank you for pre-ordering. And then he went to Atlantic Station. He went to Atlantic Station when I was at Georgia State. I don't know why I didn't go. I think it was I had class, or I don't know if I wasn't driving, because I was driving. Maybe I just didn't have my car on campus or something, but I didn't go. Marcus Green went. Shout out to my boy Marcus Green. But yeah, he went to Atlantic Station and he was like, oh, you got to have the D'Angelo album too to meet me. D'Angelo. He said it's live. So there it is. J. Cole showing love to the fans out in Fayetteville. He might have been just a little too local here. But hey, it's your last album. Why not do something for the towns? You done stuff for the world for the past, how many years? 16? No, beyond that, 18 years. Why not? Why not do something for the towns on your phone about? Let me see. And then he did the thing where he was like, yo, I'm riding around the Ville today to sell CDs on my trunk. And I was like, okay, this is a bit performative. Chapel Hill, we about to pull up before the game start. Oh, he's doing it again. It's 2014 all over again. Damn. This made my first hand-to-hand sales of the fall off. Man, thank y'all for the love, for real. Yesterday, I had Daddy Duties that came before album release celebrations. Today, I got my old Civic with a brand new engine, a tour bus, and some sprinters. In the trunk of my car is boxes of the fall off CDs. As a teenager, I had copies of the Fade Nam Beaumont's album that Nervous gave me to sell. I used to go to gas stations trying to sell the album to strangers like, yo, you like hip hop? Was the beginning of a sales pitch. When I was working on this album, I had the desire to go back to that feeling again. So that's what I'm about to do. Trunk sale tour 2026. I don't know where we about to drive through, but catch me outside. Cop a CD from me or just show some love. I truly appreciate all the love and reaction to the music. This is, like I said, people done got on Casanat for being so performative. This is performative, bro. This is who people need to be. Oh, you performative, call. Not Casanat. Casanat just doing his name, bro. Didn't just drop music. He exposed the industry's biggest. Everyone calls it nostalgia. They're wrong. This isn't a throwback. It's a hostile takeover of distribution. No Spotify tax, no algorithm gatekeepers, no hoping the Music Friday gods pick you. Oh, that's crazy. One CD, one handshake, one story that lives 20 years. Streaming is a rental agreement, hand-to-hand acquisition. That's not merch, that's sovereignty. What do I want to say, man? Shouts out to Kenny Mason and shouts out to Chris Next Door. They both dropped this week. LMA also dropped this week. I haven't listened to that. Kiki Marie could have been House. She dropped this week. Who else dropped this week? Those are all the people I could think of off top. Hollyan, I never heard of Holly but my boy Rob, he sent them to me. So yeah. Lots of new music out this week. Crazy TikTok story. Let me see what this is, bro. Juvenile misses. Whoa, hold on, hold. Juvenile misses daughter's service to avoid media attention. 4-year-old Jelani, her mother and sister laid to rest. What? In South Carolina on Saturday. Oh my god, I did not know this. Juvenile is a friend of the channel. I don't know about this at all. Wait, so Juvenile got a woman pregnant, had an outside child on his wife, and when the child, her mother and sister was on the live, he didn't attend a funeral to avoid media coverage. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh no, what did I get myself into? I rock with Juvenile, man. IDK? No. I didn't see his the CD player joint on it. Yeah. Shout out Kenny Mason for sure. But someone David, not David Shealy, but it's another David over in Atlanta that was like, yo, this IDK album, if it doesn't get recognized, hip hop is no longer. I was like, oh snap, he hyping it up for real. The IDK stuff though, like he's like, I think it's like IDK and another rapper that I think are really good. I think it might be JPEG Mafia. But it just feels like they're just trying to kind of recreate what Kanye already did in 2004. And that's all due respect. Like, I don't want to get dissed by IDK. And he's like, you YouTubers and bloggers and streamers. I'm like, oh, here we go. But yeah, that's how it feels when I listen to them. They're good rappers, but you know, IDK is good. What's up, Lane Cute and Pax Fool? But that's just how I feel when I listen to his music, bro. And like JPEG Mafia, like it's like, and kind of Logic was trying to do it for a while, like in his albums, but I rock with Logic, dude. Juvenile's 4-year-old daughter, Jelani Delliston, her mother, and her older sister, goodness gracious, in South Carolina on Saturday, just over a week after the three were, in their Georgia home. When was this? What year was this? This is crazy, bro. According to several media outlets, Juvenile did not attend services. TMZ cited an unnamed spokesperson to the rapper reported that he declined to attend because he did not want to attract media to the gathering. Jelani Joy Deleston and Micaiah 11 were on February 28th, allegedly by the Lawson's 17-year-old son. Oh Lord. Anthony Tyrell Jr. Tyrell has been arrested and charged with 3 counts of unaliving and 3 counts of AA. He is currently being held in the DeKalb County Prison because of his age. Prosecutors cannot seek the unaliving penalty against him. Juvenile, whose real name is Tyrese Gray, has kept a low profile during the ordeal, with the only public comment being a statement from his manager saying that the rapper is shocked and devastated to learn of his daughter's passing. The extent of Juvenile's relationship with Jelani or her mother, a sheriff's deputy, is unclear. The lesson brought a paternity lawsuit against Juvenile in 2004, claiming the rapper was Jelani's father. Wow. Okay. Attorney Randy Kessler, who represented Juvenile in the proceedings, told the Associated Press that the case was resolved peacefully by consent order in 2006, with both parties agreeing that Juvenile was the father. Juvenile had been making regular child support payments, his manager told the press. That is something. That is something for sure. My friend OK now 26 on here in the Ville. Hopefully he can pull up on Cole. Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely, if I was in the Ville, I'd pull up on Cole or everything like that. For sure. But Cole, bro, like, all I'm saying is, bro, just stand on something. Dan was hand. Dan, I actually have I've been saving like things on stream for you. So it's good that you're here. Well, I don't know if you're gonna be here, in about 30 minutes, but we're gonna see. But yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy from Juvenile, bro. Hey man, prayers to all involved for sure. All right, let's move on to the next thing, bro. Morehouse on the Tuskegee situation. So if you guys remember, the Tuskegee basketball coach, he was arrested after the game or taken into cuffs. And then like they took the cuffs off when he got into the hallway. And the coach was really just yelling at the security guard, like, do your job, bro. Like, these football players been behind the bench, like just trash talking us the whole night. And then after the game, they joined the layup line. Like, how are they even allowed on the court with the team before we like just do our handshakes? Like, that's crazy. So It went viral, and Morehouse has responded from the Alumni Association. Sharing on behalf of F. Du Bois Bowman, PhD 92, the 13th president of Morehouse College. Greetings, fellow alumni. Below is a message that was sent to Morehouse College students, faculty, and staff yesterday evening regarding an incident that occurred on a Tuskegee basketball game this past weekend. As valued members of the broader Morehouse community, I wanted to share it with you, as well as your awareness, as we know who are interested in hearing from the college on this matter. I appreciate your support, advocacy, and care for our alma mater. Entities more brotherly, Du Bois. I wanted to say this about the juvenile thing, because I like the point came to me and left. D'Angelo's son, Swavo Twain, he said he didn't show up to Angie Stone's funeral until like real late in the repast. He showed up to hug his son and stuff like that and show support. And he said once he showed up, the whole family ran over to take selfies and videos. And and he was like, all right, son, love you. And he had to leave. And he was just like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, y'all my own family members and y'all running up to this man while we like grieving. That's insane. So what Juvenile said is like 100% valid. Like, that is something that actually happens. I'm not going to lie. And then everything else, prayers up to both sides. Here we go. Hello, Morehouse students, faculty, and staff. I'm writing this to address an unfortunate incident that occurred during the basketball game against Tuskegee on Saturday. There was an escalated incident that resulted in Tuskegee's head coach, Benji Taylor's brief detainment and a score off the court by a safety officer after asserting that there was a breach in the game management and safety protocols. The college has issued an apology directly to Coach Taylor on the night of the game, as the detainment did not reflect the desires we have for Morehouse. Morehouse staff quickly connected with Tuskegee and the CX leadership to collaborate on a path forward and goodwill. Since then, the incident involving the officer and Coach Taylor has become an active legal matter, limiting further comments. To further understand what took place, Morehouse did not rush to issue a public commentary, but rather collective information for broader context, including video footage and interviews with witnesses. Many public accounts have not fully or accurately captured the context of what happened, and in some cases have mischaracterized our students and the institution. As an attendee at the game, I did not observe conduct that was clearly outside of what is commonly seen as a competitive collegiate athletic event, so they were talking trash. Specifically, at the conclusion of winning a home game, when fellow Morehouse students were congratulating the Morehouse basketball players. The CIAC published a statement on Monday announcing the conclusion of the investigation and issuing sanctions against Morehouse related to the crowd control and safe entry and exit at the game. While Morehouse leadership and I take the CIAC's findings seriously, we have questions about an investigation that did not include a request for the college's input, but ultimately determined the responsibility and a fine. This fell short of the due diligence and expected of a fair and comprehensive. So they still not taking accountability. Your kids was talking trash the whole game, and they jumped in the layup line, in the handshake line. Good game, good game, good game. Joker, this ain't football season. This basically everybody sit in them stands until both teams is off the court. Yeah. Now you can run on the court, say what's up to your friend, to your student, classmate, whatever. Well, we ain't doing that, man. Come on, bro. I got to take accountability for these kids. You saying this just to defend your institution and your kids is exactly the problem here. This type of thinking enabled them to think it's okay to do this because I'm a Morehouse man. I'm a man of Morehouse. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? And shouts out to Morehouse, bro. Y'all know I wanted to go to Morehouse. The house. I want to be a man of Morehouse. Morehouse men always carry a pen. My pen is up there. I always wanted to go to Morehouse, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. This is ridiculous. Sub. I got you. As we move forward, Morehouse will continue to stand for integrity, accountability, and responsible leadership. We will engage constructively while advocating for fair treatment and accurate representation, consistent with our legacy, upholding standards that have defined Morehouse College for more than a century. So there you have it. I don't like this statement. I think it's still dodging accountability and defending Morehouse College on behalf of defending Morehouse College. Next, Lisa Leslie. This day, how many years ago? 36 years ago. She scored 101 points in a high school game. And she brought the footage with her. She said, for y'all that don't believe it, I got the footage. So I'm gonna skip around with this because this Turner Andy, so high school. So I got shout out Roz Gold on Woo Day, my dog, friend of the channel. She ain't been on the channel, but that's actually like she cool people. All right, here you go, Lisa.
What are you always doing? 16 minutes. 101 points in 16 minutes.
Bro, she had 100. Come on, bro. 101 points in 16 minutes, dog. She went 37 for 56, 27 for 35. That's ridiculous, bro.
Total points. Do you remember who scored the one? Oh gosh, no, but I know it was a free throw.
The team had 102 points and she scored 101. Shouts out to Lisa Leslie, one of the GOATs, bro. Like, definitely when I was a kid, bro, Lisa Leslie was like the GOAT in my eyes, like Michael Jordan of women's basketball in the WNBA. And I remember the first time I seen her was she was teaching my little sister like how to shoot. And my sister was like, yeah, some lady named Lisa. And I said, Lisa Leslie? And she said, yeah, I think that was her name. And I was like, bro, that's like the Michael Jordan of women's basketball. She was like, oh, it is? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay. She did not care at all. My sister, for those of y'all who didn't know, her career stopped in high school. But shouts out to Lisa Leslie, man, one of the GOATs. I salute you, honor you. 101 points in 16 minutes is ridiculous. And you cool people as well. So shouts out to Lisa Leslie, dog. A legend. All right, GloRilla, other sibling speaking.
This bitch, because this shit is so motherfucking crazy.
I haven't seen this, just in case you guys are wondering. So I don't even know what's going on here.
Like, whole snitch. And you got like a 2 essay page snitching on this stupid ass bitch. You got her being a dumbass bum like how she is. Like, it's
Mama, I apologize.
It's literally crazy because I don't know where to begin on the retirement shit. I don't know. Where should I begin? First of all,
Mama straight,
Victoria.
Mama straight. Like, I think you start like our Mama straight. Like, she ain't hurting for shit. Like, GloRilla dropped come on, bro. GloRilla dropped the $500,000 off to her. Like, she needs to cut this shit out right now.
$500,000. $500,000. Oh man, I gotta get the dun 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 dun.
For real, she got her a house, she got her 2 cars, and then she did the same. That's what I'm saying. No, that's
a house and 2 cars.
What I'm saying. And then she got identity, a house and 2 cars and shit like that. And she fought with the people that fought with her. Toya, you wasn't even with us most of our lives. You was in and out of foster care.
Yeah, because you was lying on our mama and shit. Our mama wasn't doing half the shit you was saying she was doing us, bro. Got folks thinking our mama just beating on us, bro. Our mama was not doing all the shit you was saying she was doing, bro. That's some whole shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you on some real whole shit, bro.
Like,
bro.
Like, she really lost her jobs. All the jobs that she had, even with us most of our lives. You was in and out of foster care.
Yeah, because you was lying on our mama and shit. Our mama wasn't doing half the shit you was saying she was doing us, bro. Got folks thinking our mama just beating on us, bro. Our mama was not doing all the shit you was saying she was doing, bro. That's some whole shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you on some real whole shit, bro.
Like, she really lost her jobs. All the jobs that she had, she lost them because she was too busy trying to get clout off of Glory and be like, oh, she my sister, lame ass bitch.
But she was putting straps on Gloria, setting up in studios and shit. You ain't talking about shit you doing to her though, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
On some real hoe shit.
Nobody won't even, like, bro, I wouldn't give her the shirt off my back how, like, bad this bitch was moving. This bitch moved like a bitch on the street. This bitch been moving like this way before the shit even started.
Setting niggas up, all type of shit. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, stop acting like you, bro. Come on, bro. Stop this shit, bro. Stop it, bro.
You are not gangster and you are not hard, and none of them people with you ain't gangster or hard either. They start folding, man.
They gonna rob you and how you, bro. Toy, you fucking up, bro. You finna end up, you know what I'm saying, in the truck somewhere, stabbed to death or some shit. Like, bro, stop doing this shit, bro. Like,
nah, for
they ain't
real.
fucking with you, bro. Like, bro, you trying to get on by slandering your own family, bro. This your little sister, bro.
Yeah.
The fuck wrong with you, bro?
Right.
We family, bro. The
Right.
fuck, bro. It make no sense, bro. It make no sense, bro.
Right.
And all the shit you done did to a motherfucker, you think you can come out and say some shit, bro? You on some whole shit, bro. And you know
This real family right here. This real family, real siblings right here.
you on some whole shit, bro.
Talking about I waited 4 years like the fucking told
And
that
then
she
she said, yes, I called DCS on my mama. Like, bro, that's some snake shit. Like, why you bragging on that shit?
Yeah, because her fat ass used to steal all the food from the pantry. Like, dead ass. Like, she used to do crazy shit. She got our house robbed. We got robbed. It's like, and then she set this shit up.
Bro.
She set it up.
Bro, you was getting our mama house, bro, you with the same bitch that got our mama TV stole, bro. And you helped the shit get done. You was sneaking the bitch in the house and our mama was going to work. You ain't bringing up how mama had 2 jobs and shit, trying to work and trying to take care of us and shit, bro. Bro, you doing our mama wrong, bro. Cause she was trying, bro. Working 2 jobs and shit, and you fucking sneaking folks in the house to rob and take her TVs and shit. Now PlayStations and shit. You ain't bringing that shit up.
And then she used to steal money from our own mama. Like, the fuck? Like, you over here trying to paint her out to be the bad guy and shit like that. Bitch, take responsibility for what you doing, you bum ass bitch. You damn near 30 and not doing shit for yourself. You want a handout. You think you entitled to some shit and you ain't entitled to shit. You don't even got anything entitled. Like, the fuck? You don't got shit in your name. All the jobs you had, you lost them. Because
and then, bro, you making up stories and shit talking about my niggas borrowing $40. Like, bro, the only truthful thing you said was you related to Gloria, bro. Other than that, fool, you was saying a bunch of bullshit, bro. Like, bro, niggas ain't hurting for shit. Gloria dropping bags off to niggas, bro. I can show my cash out, Apple Pay, the money she give me outside the shit. Bro, like, Gloria doing what she supposed to do, bro.
She gave me a stack for my motherfucking birthday. I don't know what the
fuck she done bought half the family cars. The fuck you talking about?
Everything she showed gave me a motherfucking car. Like, what the fuck is she talking about? She don't fuck with you because you did it like that bum and shit. You think that Gloria's supposed to provide for you and shit like that because we came out the struggle together. No, bitch. You are continuously being in the struggle because you choose to be on that dumb shit.
And you the reason we was in the struggle because you, bro, was trying to get our mama locked up. Saying she was doing shit she wasn't doing.
She was just disciplining us because, like, the fuck?
Ain't no wrong, bro. Our mama trying to, bro. Ain't no wrong with our mama doing, bro. She was doing what she was doing, what she had, bro. Like, you dirty for even trying to bring her. Like, bro, that's your mama, bro. That's your sister, bro. The fuck wrong with you? You know some, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is the most holy. Then you around a bunch of other motherfuckers. You talking about they ain't come up with Gloria ain't fuck with you and she came up in the struggle with you. What about these folks around you? They ain't come up in the struggle with you.
And they sending your dumb ass out like the pawn you are, you dumb bitch.
Ooh.
Like the fuck?
Bro, you forgetting the same folks you with used to laugh at us and check us and shit. You bring up how we used to, bro. Folks used to talk about how we used to wearing shacks and shit. Folks used to laugh at us and talk about us. You forgetting about that? Same folks you with used to talk about us and laugh at us. Fuck wrong with you, bro? Gloria, the only person that really dealt fucking with a nigga, bro.
Like, and she got this shit out the mud. Like, I don't know what the fuck she talking about. She fuck with me. She may not fuck with you because you a fucking corny ass Bowser looking bitch. Oh, wow. Bowser hoe. The fuck? Oh, wow. Bro, I can't believe it.
Bro, then the shit crazy, bro. Cause she like, bro, I remember, bro, when nobody going with Gloria was going to high schools performing. Wasn't nobody going with her, fool. That's why I can say, you know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing about like Teasy, Markova, all them, bro. Because they was with Gloria when Gloria was going to high schools performing and shit. Bo was there, bro. So you can't say nothing about her fucking with them, bro. If she want to fuck them, she can fuck with them. Because they was there and she was having to go on. But she was performing in clubs and wasn't that many folks there. I remember them folks being there, bro. You want some hating shit. Like she can fuck. Bro, you was laughing at her. You and I in the group chat talking about she ain't gonna make it and shit.
She had talking about performing at barbecues and shit like
that. Yeah, you used to make fun of her performing in fucking schools and shit, bro. She was, bro, I can remember, bro, Gloria came up working hard, bro. She real deal was on that rap and shit. She was working for this shit, bro. It's fucked up. You think she owe you something, you weren't doing shit.
No, for real, like, she always talk about what you want to do in life. Like, the fuck, she don't have us doing nothing, and she not finna give us for not doing shit either, bitch. Like, the fuck?
Gloria fucking with niggas, bro. Gloria, like, bro, Gloria buying niggas equipment to make beats, all type of shit. Glory got niggas in the studio trying to put niggas on, trying to get on their beats and shit, bro. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. You don't know, because niggas don't fuck with you because you a snake.
In and out of foster care. Like, how in the fuck are you gonna speak on some shit that you wasn't even there for? You weren't even there half of our lives. You were the misery that you are. Misery love company, and you a miserable ass bitch.
You run around, bro. You run around, bro. Stop trying to act like, bro, you was going in and out for the shit you talking about. You heard about this shit. You weren't there. We were struggling.
I say I love Facebook because like the chat was cutting up. The chat was cutting up the whole time. He said, follow my Facebook. Now I gotta put these other two siblings in their place. Trust me, it's gonna hurt y'all more than it hurt me. Get ready. Wait, hold on. What? That's the older GloRilla. Okay. Did you mean 25 or 20? Oh, is that when she went on live yesterday? She probably live right now. To be honest, watch this. Watch this. I have no clue. I have no clue, right? It's a random part of the day. It is 4:44 Central Time, 5:44 Eastern Time. This is just a random part of the day. I'm going to just look it up, all right? We're going to see what happens. Shouts out to Dyson Daniels. He participated in the Special Olympics with the kids. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. I got to get out the main thing so y'all don't see the business. Look at this, man. W. Dyson Daniels, first of all. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go back. All right. I'm going to just look to see if she live right now. All right. We're going to see if she live. Because she been live literally the entire time, dog. She been live for the last 5 days. Like shit, she been doing what you call? She not live. She not live, y'all. She got a Twitch. Oh, she might be live on Twitch. I'm showing you something, buddy. Cricket body having. Oh, wow. What did you just type? Oh, Shamar. GloRilla sister in that interview on Team Z. Oh, she laughing at it and stuff. Bro, she laughing at the jokes about, bro, she selling merch. Come on, dog. Yes, I'm obligated. Come on, bro. Chill, bro. Bro, chill, bro. All right, man. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. She doing too much, man. Oh, my goodness. But shouts out to Facebook, dog. Facebook, the best social media app. It's the hood. It's ratchet over there. I love Facebook, bro. Facebook's brother, GloRilla's brother, excuse me. GloRilla's brother said he hasn't heard from her in 4 years, but he never complained or asked her for anything, despite being the one who introduced her to the game. The Oliver is thirsty. The internet is thirsty. I ain't never needed anybody for anything. I'm over here working and raising my son. I will never hate on my invention. Dang, his invention is crazy. Without M10, she wouldn't be who she is. I introduced the microphone to the family. The eye jokes are comical, but you ungrateful dudes should be thanking me. I ain't heard from that girl since before FNF. I'm good over here. Dang, for real, bro. She moved on from the family. Since FNF about, yeah, that was 4 years ago. Let's go on them red lights, targeting on our head. Let's go. Let me see. Oliver M10 Party Senior. Let me see. Oliver 10 M10 Party Senior. Okay, cool. Let's see. Has he posted anything since this last year? Oh, it said intro. Wula. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna say GloRilla. All right, so he just promoting. He promoting other people's business. Dang, y'all all on my page, like bump some of my music. Why that juggler for the tea? That's funny. Only the family involved. I don't F with none of y'all goofies. Okay. Of all your siblings, who is you close to? He said Shay and then Liz Party. She's so genuine, really, to be honest. She was my sis mom. She held the whole family together. Yeah, he promoting everybody right now. He just promoting everybody business. That's real, though. Which one of you want to be siblings made that GoFundMe? Y'all hell out here. Probably the same people that be on here bashing. High tech groupies. Oh, wow. This is something. There's a lot going on. I'm turning my phone off for the Super Bowl. Been a Patriots fan for over 20 years. I'm not finna let a bunch of groupies ruin our moment. Patriot Nation. A1 since day one. That's right. Hey, look, if I'm GloRilla brother and everybody finding out who GloRilla siblings are, oh, I'm juicing. I'm getting something out of this. Like homegirl, what? She's selling the merch. The brother come out. The brother he's sharing the woman pictures, talking about, oh, you always been solid since day one. I'm leaving here with something. Y'all find out on GloRilla. You know what I'm saying? Because we put that light on GloRilla. Oh, you ain't know I was GloRilla sibling? Oh yeah. You get some of that spotlight, you're gonna get the clout, you're gonna get something out of it. I'm gonna benefit from this. I didn't know I had this many siblings. I could have sworn it was 10. Now everybody want to be a member. The internet don't quit. Wow, this is crazy. Y'all help my family get what they deserve. Memphis media, y'all garbage, no cap. I like how y'all used to bring the city together, but now it's fake type. Y'all made me lose respect. Your sister spilling all the tea on you. You want to spill none on her? Yeah, tell everybody how it's supposed to be. The stud now had 3 abortions. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Memphis media said, I feel you, bro. I didn't ask her that. I just post bruh, but I feel you. You're going to protect your family. Stay up. I'm just saying, bro, you out of anybody shouldn't be on that stuff. When you don't have to be a dude, you just got a shout out on the Breakfast Club. I was happy for you. Every artist in the world started off as local. Get y'all stupid on. Tap in, Texas. I feel it. Bro, the rap game, bro. To make it in the rap game, to make it in anywhere in life, bro, it is a dirty, dirty path a lot of times. You stepping on a lot of heads because everybody hungry. In the economy, the way it is right now, groceries about 200. Groceries might run you a little more than 200, depending on your diet, everything like that. Man, look, bro, it's tough out here. It get grimy. It's starving season. People are hungry out here. So because of that, the road to the top is grimy. His small mustache at it again. Hey, Finesse, what made your dumb sign that contract? Paying the big homie twice. Shut the F up, you big plug. Ain't sure, still locked up. Dang, Finesse, she gonna have a baby bump on you. Oh, wow. So he going after everybody. Let's change the narrative. Entrepreneurs, get here and promote yourselves. I'm sharing them all day with plans. Not going live today. Oh, I respect that. Some dudes leech off a woman. Some dudes get their own income. Sticky. What is this? This him going live yesterday? He went live for 3 hours?
Get here now. Man, I swear, that shit come from hate. And man said, how? She said, I'm gonna listen.
That man went live for 3 hours. Lord have mercy. Okay, we're gonna keep it pushing, bro. We're gonna keep it pushing. I hope the family, you heard don't be dumb. Yeah. Don't be dumb, bro. Dang. If you still on, Michael, I was literally just talking about it. I like Don't Be Dumb when I first heard it, but I started to like it more when I kept replaying it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like over the next couple weeks. And I really like the album, bro. I'm not even like a big just Rocky guy, but that album was like actually good, dog. The album was actually good, man. I'm rocking with it. Like, shouts out to Rocky. And some people were like, yeah, you was clowning him for the weight. Yeah, I'm going to clown someone who said, oh, it's done in 2022 and you don't release it for another 4 years. And he been saying, y'all ready for it? It's almost here. It's almost here. Like, how about just say nothing until it's out? And he kept doing that. And that was the only thing that, you know what I mean, had me going before the album came out. But the actual album is heat. I like the versatility. I like the features. I like the songs. I like the energy on it. I like Helicopter. I like the singles. I like Punk Rocky. Sometimes I like those songs, bro. So shouts out to A$AP Rocky. Shouts out to Hit Boy as well. Jada Waiter, man. Jada Waiter, bro. We speaking about entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs coming up. She reacted to the first time her clothing brand broke 200,000 sales for the first time, man. Y'all give it up for Jada Waiter.
I've ever had to make in life. Like, I'm being so serious. All I kept thinking about was all the funny memories, the dinners, the jokes, the TikToks, the petty arguments, the clicking up, the sisterhood, the new family that I grew over all these years of coming up and working with you guys, or should I say, having y'all stop to work to take my picture. But I knew in order to grow and expand this company, like I've always talked about from the very start, that this day was going to come sooner than later. If you know me, you know I'm so big on loyalty. I felt like I was letting y'all down. Oh! Okay, I felt like I was letting y'all down.
Not so good, all us friends.
But then I had to realize that it's just another part of the journey. And I hope you guys don't hate me for taking that leap of faith to grow substantially.
He's a girl who know I can say it.
All right, shout out to Jada Wade, a friend of the channel, by the way. I don't know if y'all know that, but Jada is on here in one of these videos. Man, what else I want to say? She said, if you know me, you know this ain't my fun shade certified, everyone ain't got to print no resume. Talking crazy, I pull up under like RP to Nate, dog. This is crazy, bro. If y'all ever like tried to start something from the ground up, dog, it is so difficult to pick up. You trying to find any type of way to get up there. Like Jada used her influence and she used her following on social media and being desired by a lot of people online, and also being, you know, her proximity to Lil Baby and everything like that, being family with Lil Baby. Like she used all of these things to try to, hey, I'm an entrepreneur. I got this product. So for to finally take off, I mean, I feel like it's been, you know what I mean? But for a Black designer, Black entrepreneur, everything like that, get 200,000 orders. Oh, I know that was just like, bro, finally. Because she had the fame for a long time. Jada Waiter, Des Dior, and then on the other side of things, like Ari and stuff, I know they might have some social media stuff going on right now, but like they've been working for a long, long time. And to be famous and known and everything that long, but it's not resulting into the sales of your business the way that you want it to, I can imagine it's pretty frustrating for them, because it's like, folks know us. Why isn't this working? You know, so for this to click and for it to work and stuff like that, I'm just so happy for Jada Waiter. Hope everything's going well for her, her business, and all of her loved ones there supporting her as well. So salute to Jada Waiter. W entrepreneurship, W pushing, W dreamer. Next. Summer Walker, she talking about the dance attempt.
I saw a video. It's a TikTok trend. It's actually hilarious to me. I thought it was really funny. But like, I wasn't being mean. The girl came up to me and she was like, do the dance. I can't even do the dance because I don't even like, okay. I'm 29, babe. I'm gonna be TT, I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30 in a few months. I have 3 kids, I have a job. I'm a full-time, half-time spiritualist. That means that requires a lot of time, a lot of work. I wear many hats. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm a full-blown singer. I'm planning tours. I'm writing songs. I'm dropping albums. I'm doing content. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm gonna tell you one thing that I don't know is them TikTok dances. I didn't know what she was doing. All I could do was smile and wave. I was trying to be nice. I said, to this day, I don't know what the dance is. Titi don't know. I don't know. I don't watch TikTok dances. I have a lot of stuff to do. I use TikTok to look up where to get food when I get to a new city. That's all I use TikTok for. I don't know. I don't even know how to use TikTok. I don't know how to use TikTok Shop or none of that. All these apps moving too fast for me. All I know how to work is Instagram, and that's it. I don't know how to work no Snapchat, them threads, nothing. I barely know how to work that email. Okay? I don't know that dance. I don't know none of them dances. So I'm gonna just say this right now. Don't come up to me, record me with no dance. I'm doing exactly what I did every time. I'm saying, I don't know. I didn't know what she was doing. I thought she was gonna hit a kung fu or something. So no disrespect to her. I'm glad we got that out the way. What they said, you could have swayed. What'd she say? See, look at me. I don't even know how to read this. You could have swayed. You look stuck, uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. Somebody just came up to me and started dancing in my face. I don't know, and I didn't even know what they was doing. I was uncomfortable, but it's okay. I smiled through it.
I get where she's coming from. I do think that was a long explanation to say, like, I didn't know the dance. You're not that old, bro. You're 29. She's trying to make it sound like she's 89. The internet will make you try to think that 29 is 89. Bro, at the end of the day, 29 is 29, Summer Walker. If you live to 100, you're not even a third through your life yet. Next, Silky and the Stray.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even know you had a dove on your neck. You got that soaring throat. You got that soaring throat. And the flowers, your shit's sprouting.
My grandma, bro. Chill.
Wait, what this? No way. On the side of his neck, the shit say frost. His neck is cold.
What are you talking about?
Your neck is cold.
Bro, your real name is Eugene, nigga. Fuck that Silky. What are you talking about, nigga? That ass. Tell me your real name and take off your do-rag. It's 85 degrees, nigga, every day. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Yeah. And you got extensions. Tell the truth.
I don't have extensions.
That ass. And you got grills all day because you got moles in the back of your mouth. And you got cavities.
I haven't had grills since October.
Yes, bro.
I haven't had grills.
This man's Silky, bro. All right, next. Dejane Silky.
Hey, who am I? Hey, who am I?
I was just laughing.
Who am I? All my life, I told you nobody touched me, nigga. All my life, I told you nobody touched me. I'm God. I swear to God, I'm good. I swear to God, I'm good. I'm good. I told you nobody touched me, nigga. Hey, those are the days.
All I did was laugh.
Those are low key the days.
That nigga can't even laugh no more.
Those are low key the days. I'm not gonna lie.
Next. Silky, he went to the Capaholics house. If you guys are like wondering what's going on. What's the next scene? Silky and DDG talking.
Yeah, niggas. I don't see niggas. Yes. They was like, yo, nah. It was. Were you okay? Now that we're here, were you really talking about that?
About what?
What I said during the stream, and I was like, that shit was corny. When Shorty went up on the stage, because he was like, yo, it's time to suit up, put your helmets on, and Nick, I ain't lie, they started frying your shit, gang.
No, I ain't say that because of that.
Word too. I remember you saying that, and they was like, nigga, we not putting our helmets on.
I didn't say no.
That wasn't. I remember what you did.
No, I said that because it's your girl. That's all that is. But other than that, it wasn't no calm versus calm shit.
Were you going up?
I'm talking about.
I gotta take this. I'll be right back.
It wasn't no calm versus calm.
No, I know it was a calm versus calm, but it was on some shit like where that happened, and he was like, "Yo, it's time to suit up," and it was literally after like I said what I said. Oh,
I remember that.
Bro said what they said.
Nah, they've been going at it before that, bro. I don't know what happened.
Her?
No, she ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm talking about 5-star in my community.
Wait, so you told them to suit up because of that?
No, I told them to suit up because we was getting hated on.
Okay.
I don't know.
By who? But I'm dead ass, bro. It was literally because of that award.
No, it wasn't.
Nigga,
if I tell them niggas to suit up, why y'all saying cap?
Yo, you see what I'm saying? Yo, I literally remember it was like, yo, suit up
in general, but
it was definitely defender her. That's what they said.
Yeah, I did defend her.
No, but they say that you told him to suit up because you was telling like
that would have nothing to do. Why would I tell them to suit up because you said it was corny? I don't give a fuck.
Because I thought you was like you was trying to say like bullying her. No, literally wasn't like I believe you said it was corny. I wasn't bullying her.
No, it wasn't just you. It was the whole phase. It was a bunch of other niggas.
Thanks.
I'm a girl's boy, so I'm gonna say something.
Girls boy is crazy.
Plain and simple, nigga.
So girls can't be held accountable?
Nope. Girls can't be held accountable.
This nigga smile just told me everything I needed to know.
What?
You are a performative final boss.
I'm not performative.
That's
genuinely how I feel though.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't not like girls shouldn't be held accountable, but I don't think niggas should gang up on girls.
Okay, so let me
I think that's corny. When a bunch of niggas gang up on a female, I can't co-sign that.
Okay.
That don't mean that I don't fuck with you or your community.
I can't co-sign that, my brother. What's next? He also defended Samaya. Shouts out to DDG. He was just defending black women all last night.
A lot of people like saying like, "Oh, nigga, do you know who I am? I'm with the streamer you." How you feel about something like that?
Nigga, that's a
No. I'm not. I'm not even talking. I'm not even do that. I'm just asking like, how do you feel about like when people say that?
bro. It is a flex.
It's a flex, but like,
You gotta think, bro. Like,
I'm saying like this on somebody. Nigga, you know who I am? I went to Harvard. That type of like, this is what it sound.
I know you talking about somebody.
I'm not
just drop a name,
I'm
bro.
not dropping niggas. She's gonna get on bad time with me. I'm not even saying it like that. I'm just saying because I know there's other people that flex it like, you know, like, you know, I was shooting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
I think
she's even her. She's a part of something that was way bigger. She's a part of something that was huge.
It was a flex. It was a flex to go to Shimmer U. Everybody wanted to go. And then when it started, especially everybody wished they were there.
Made every nigga looking at it like, damn, I gotta start setting my content up. I gotta start doing big shit. Facts. Aiden with the E-Days, well, which, you know, I was an inventor of E-Days, right?
Facts.
For real?
Yeah, me and Stack, you know.
You said for real?
Inventor of E-Days, but he probably around.
Aiden is the GOAT. Yeah. That nigga started all this shit, bro.
So it's like, yeah, he you know, was able to everybody.
But he ruined his legacy from what he's been doing. But Aiden started all of this, so 100%. Aiden should be like looked at as like, bro, you changed the landscape of media.
Never warned. The church owner has a Maybach? Is Drewski's skit coming to life? Is this Drewski's skit coming to life? A Maybach? Hi! Yeah, she got money. I thought she was here for me. Just for you, both of them. Wait, 2 cars. What's up? You brought his company car? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Don't church on the cuss grounds. Don't cuss on the church grounds. But yeah, that's crazy. Next. Funny Marco. He confronts Ray.
What's all that little shit? He was like, Marco's skin.
Oh, shout out to Layla.
Because I got some perfect skin.
Wait, you said what?
Like, you was like, what's wrong with the motherfucking skin, motherfucker? Did I say that? You did. I mean, your shit, it's fucked up though. But like, yeah, I mean, you just got like, your shit fucked up. No, your shit fucked up. Wait. I got like this? No, I didn't never say nothing about that. So what the fuck is going on with you? I'm saying, I'm chilling.
Bro, Ray don't respect anything, dog. All right, this is the last thing before Dan. Gilly sees Cam.
Here, film this area. Go and get out of the car.
He's seen this man in traffic and pulled over.
You was up talking that shit for a catch.
Oh, yes! Oh,
Hey, Cam already knew who it was. He thought he was sneaking up on him. Cam already knew who it was.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Hey, yo, everything he said about Jalen Hurts was right, bro. Where are the Philadelphia Eagles, dog? If Jalen Hurts, what did I say? Jalen Smith. Jalen Hurts is right, bro. Where is Jalen Hurts? Where is Jalen Hurts right now?
Oh, yes! How you doing, bro? Oh, my God, you doing, bro? No, we can't show this footage because we're supposed to hate each other.
Oh, here we go.
How good, brother?
They acting like they ain't having no real smoke towards each other. Talking about we supposed to hate each other. Acting like they ain't never had no real smoke. Oh, no, that was real smoke over Cam saying that Jalen Hurts was not the quarterback that he was. 100%. He's not the quarterback he was, bro. Jalen Hurts was never one of the greatest, if not the greatest college football player of all time. Well, Tim Tebow probably great. But like Cam probably had the greatest college football season, individual season of all time. And then he had one of the best NFL seasons. Come on, man. Stop playing with Cam Newton, bro. Stop playing with Cam Newton, man. All right, with that being said, it's that time, brother. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give it up, man. After a long week away from the channel, our boy is back in the building, man. Y'all give it up, bro. Y'all give it up, bro. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, what we doing tonight? It's that time. Super Bowl Eve. They're about to play the celebrity game. It feels weird not being at the Super Bowl once again, but you know what is a constant in life? Our boys in the building, man. Y'all give it up. For Dan the man, man. Y'all give it up for Dan the man. Let's go. Dan!
What up, Rashad? What up, people out there in the universe, in the world, and everything else? What up, everybody?
You see, we don't even have the usual crew in here, but it was still a nice low crowd during the live because
it was.
It's not 3 a.m.
I know it's not 3 a.m. It's not, but you know we keep rolling. We keep rolling, bro.
It's 5 p.m. I'm doing this in the middle of the day, threw everybody off, but I saw my boy GloRilla Marshall was in here earlier and stuff like that, showing love to me and everything. Georgia State's home.
Yeah.
You know, it was nice seeing people that I usually don't see in the lives because I'm doing this in the middle of the day as opposed to middle of the night.
Yeah, man. Shout out to those guys, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a thing for you, Dan. This is not Cowboys or anything like that. It's not Cowboys. It's just football, but it's a couple more topics and everything. Not a couple more topics, a couple more links. Same topic that I want to present to you on stream and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay.
All right, here we go. So here we go. The first one is Reggie Wayne. This was the night of the NFL honors when they announced, of course, the 2026 class of Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Right.
I believe it was, if I could go off top, Drew Brees, of course.
Yep.
Adam Vinatieri.
Yep.
Hold on. Luke Kuechly.
Yep.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yep.
And then the old dude. I mean, salute to the old dude, but it was an older guy too.
Yes.
That's the class.
Yeah. So, disappointing that Darren Woodson and Jason Witt did not get in. Very disappointing that they didn't. But it's going to come a point in time where they're going to get their respect. I mean, they're going to get their respect, though.
To cut you off, who does Witten get in ahead of? Because he doesn't get ahead of Larry Fitzgerald. The old dude.
Oh, you mean Larry Fitzgerald?
No. I was asking you who, like, you said. Oh, you said Tom Benson. Who you say? Did you say Jason Witten? You said Jason.
Yeah, Jason Witten and Darren Woodson. Darren Woodson and Jason Witten should be in the Hall of Fame.
Jason Witten is not getting in ahead of Larry Fitzgerald, bro.
I know, that's wild.
So
Darren Woodson should be. Darren Woodson.
Okay, so all right, but look at this though. A lot of people had something to say about Devin Hester getting in, right?
Yeah.
Adam Vinatieri, that's the same boat. Am I not right?
We had a conversation about this on another stream, and that people have been saying kickers do not need to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, what?
He was the best one, and without him, the Patriots don't win half of those championships because half of the championships came down to the last kick.
That's true. That's very true.
So he is probably the greatest kicker. So if you go special teams, right, and you put in Vinatieri, you have to put in the best return man ever, right? Which was Hester.
Yeah.
I have no problem with both of them. Okay, but going back to Darren Woodson, I think Luke Kuechly, unless the older dude was and shouts out to let me get his name so I'll just stop calling him older dude. Football 2016 Hall of Fame. Let me see. Older dude's name. Roger Craig.
Yeah, Roger Craig was in there.
Yeah. So I mean, like
well, Drew Brees is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I will agree. He deserves to be in. Yeah. Larry Fitzgerald, that's a good one. Vinatieri.
So you say Luke Kuechly over Darren Woodson over Luke Kuechly?
Darren Woodson over Luke Kuechly, yes.
Luke. Yeah, I think Luke was a great linebacker for his time, and he was a great linebacker on one of the best teams of the 2010s.
Right. But the
first ballot Hall of Famer is kind of
it's sketchy. It's a little sketchy though, because if you really look at it, Luke Kuechly's had injury, like he's been injured, for his career. If you really look at it, so I get it. These voters that voted them into the Hall of Fame, I want their jobs. I want them fired.
So okay, how you feel about them blacklisting the Patriots but letting A, Vinatieri in, and then B, letting Drew Brees in?
I mean, I will say this about the Patriots. I think Tom Brady deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I think Rob Gronkowski, who's going to be a finalist for next year's Hall of Fame, by the way, shout out to him. Julian Edelman should be in there, but I think some of the former other Patriots should be in there too, because they actually helped Bill Belichick get into those Super Bowls during those years. You know, they deserve it.
I think you can't hold petty, because using Spygate and Deflategate as your reasoning is crazy. Because I feel like if you're going to do that, like once again, going all the way back to the beginning of the stream with J. Cole, like J. Cole, if you are going to apologize and say beef isn't for me and I felt bad, like disrupted in my soul, I couldn't sleep, I didn't have peace. If we're going to do that, do that. Just be a peaceful rapper. Don't call out other rappers. Don't diss other rappers on your diss tracks or say you can't rap with me anymore.
Right.
If you do that, I get it. Salute to J. Cole, Bill, J. Cole, 2626. I'm with you. I'm with the fall off 100% all the way. But you can't pick and choose when you want to do something with the voters. You want to pick and choose with Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick. If you want to pick and choose and say, oh, but them jokers was connected to cheating and they got caught for it. If you want to punish him for that, don't put in Vinatieri because he part of them teams too. And then B, you know, hey, don't jump on me. Bounty Gate was also very much a real thing that they got caught for. The Saints got caught for in the year that they won the Super Bowl. So why isn't Drew Brees being, you know what I'm saying, punished for Bounty Gate, his only year that he won a Super Bowl? But the Patriots for Spygate and Deflategate, they get all the, see, I'm not rolling with that. And this is something from someone, I don't like the Patriots. I don't even like the Patriots when I'm saying this. I'm just keeping it a being of just like, what are the rules? What are the things that the guidelines that we're playing here? You can't switch it up just because you ain't like the Patriots winning and this and that, or you want Bill Belichick to, we can't do that. You just can't.
Yeah. I will say this, the Hall of Fame is just those voters that are in it. I'm telling you, it's getting to a point to where like we need to have these other like the formers. They need to be the ones voting for their team. Like
I can't go because it's like, because you got to look at it like this, man. Listen to some of the former players who got podcasting on the media now. They give some of the worst takes, way worse than any journalist has ever said. Like if Nick Wright said some of the stuff that some of these former players be saying, oh, people will be begging, sending emails to Fox to get that man off the air by Monday. Every single week, former players say something crazy that don't even make no sense. And then you got potential. Oh, hold on now. Hey, respect and all to the former players. You got CTE is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Jokers can't even put on their seatbelt and they're gonna vote for the Hall of Fame. I ain't going for that. So it's like, I think the system is the system. However, you know what I mean? Whatever the case might be, the criteria of the writers who vote from each era or each year, I don't know what it is. I don't think this Hall of Fame class is that egregious. You can look at the people who didn't get in and be like, oh, that's crazy. But the people who got in, it's not egregious at all, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I just think that this the voters are doing it. I don't know. It's kind of questionable at best. But again, I'm not in that board committee. I'm not near it. But I just think it's very questionable at best. I do agree with the Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, and Vinatieri, but the Luke Kuechly one, that's questionable. The Roger Craig don't even know who he is. I'm just going to be honest.
But that's a different era though. That's not our era.
No, it's not, because I was born in the late 90s and the early 2000s, because I remember those players.
Right,
I remember them.
Right. So, but it's like I can never fault them for voting in a legacy person who it was like Roger Craig's last year on the ballot. I can never fault you for voting someone like that in. You know, if you've been waiting 10 years or however many years before you can be off the ballot, I'm all for it. Okay, so let's run down the list. Does Eli Manning ever get in? Does Darren Woodson ever get in? Does Jason Witten, as you mentioned, ever get in? Those are the three guys we'll start off with. Do you think those three ever get in?
I feel like Eli should be in because he did beat Tom Brady in that one Super Bowl. He does deserve that.
Two.
Oh, two of them. Yep. So that I forgot about that. So Darren Woodson should obviously be in because he obviously led the Cowboys in tackles that one season, and he actually led them to those Super Bowls, by the way, as well. Jason Witten is clearly a Hall of Fame tight end. Even though the Cowboys didn't go into the Super Bowl those years, he still was able to fight hard in what he did as a tight end. Because if you look at his career, he's only missed one game as a tight end. And really, if you look at it, he's one of the toughest white boys on that team. He really was.
See, Witten is a difficult thing because he was never hands down the best tight end in football.
Correct.
Like, it was like Gonzalez was always the best tight end his entire time. So it's like once you get down to someone like a Jason Witten, now it's like, okay, does Algernon Crumpler get considered? Now you open that, you know what I'm saying, can of grapes. Like, because you had Antonio Gates got in when he got in. Tony G got in when he got in. Okay, Witten was like the tier below Antonio Gates and Tony Gonzalez. So I think but the only missed one game is a great argument. So, and then it's like, you look at Witten, okay, are we going to stretch this out to a guy like a Tony Romo starts? You know what I mean? And I don't think Tony Romo's a Hall of Fame quarterback, respectfully.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure he's going to be in the Cowboys Hall of Fame for sure. I think
100%, and I can respect that.
So I will say, I just think overall the Hall of Fame, it's just, I think when people go to the Hall of Fame game, that's going to be coming up like in the next few months and whatnot. I think people should desire to go there because it is a fun experience. You get to meet the former players and you get to hang out with your family and stuff like that and watch the game. But you just got to be careful. You know, you got to pay to get in as well. You got to pay to get in.
Well, what do you think the game is this year? I think it's probably going to be the Saints and the Cardinals.
I think that might be it the next year. I think I have to look at it just to make sure.
No, I don't think they've announced it yet. I'm just saying based off of this class, who do you think are the two teams that will get in? I think it'll probably be like the Saints and the Cardinals because I don't think they'll do it for the Patriots after they didn't let in Belichick and Kraft. And so, and I don't know. I think for it to be the Panthers again, I think it'll have to be like a year like Cam Newton gets in.
Yeah, if Cam Newton gets in, of course. I saw that video of Cam Newton meeting up.
Oh
with
yeah,
Gilly.
yeah.
That was cool. That was cool.
My whole thing, bro, is like Gilly didn't even apologize. Like, he didn't even say, "Hey, Cam, you was right." Jalen Hurts had a mediocre year, bro, and he's not on Cam Newton's level. Like, that's disrespectful to Cam Newton. I know people can make fun of Cam Newton because he wears the funny hats and he's funny on a podcast now, but like Cam Newton was one of them. Like, he's different. And I know his prime was short, so that might also be another reason why people shortchange him because his prime was only dang like 2012 to 2016, like 2012 to 2017. That was it, just that 5-year window in the NFL.
Feels like Jalen Hurts and Cam are the same player. Almost feels like they are.
No. Cam Newton, different level than Jalen Hurts, man.
Yeah, that's true because Cam was a running quarterback and, you know, he could throw the ball. Jalen Hurts throws a good deep ball, though. He does throw a good deep ball.
Cam put the team on his like because I don't know if you knew that the background and stuff like that, if you remembered, but the whole beef, the back and forth between them. Gilly is a big Philadelphia Eagles fan,
right?
And, you know, so he was saying Jalen Hurts is like this type of quarter. You know, he's one of those quarterbacks up there with Patrick Mahomes, and then Cam Newton was saying no, he's not. And then Gilly came back and said, "Oh, I know you not talking. You was never on. You not Jalen Hurts level because Jalen Hurts won it and you didn't." And so that's where the back and forth came from before the season. And then now they play the season. Jalen Hurts has an underwhelming season. The Eagles have an early exit out the playoffs. And Cam Newton is still a legend. Like I said, one of the best college seasons in the history of college football, one of the best NFL seasons of his time. So it's like, I don't think people can just brush that off to the side just because he didn't get it done in a big one. He didn't die for the ball when he probably would have broke his stuff.
Yeah.
He went for that loose ball in the Super Bowl.
It is what it is at this point. I mean, I'm going to be busy this weekend because I got invited to a Super Bowl party tomorrow night. So,
woo! I think that Super Bowl. Hold on, but before we go to that Super Bowl, Cam Newton, Carolina, and Denver, Peyton Manning. I was sick, and I was on the couch, and I was in and out of sleep. And I remember waking up and just seeing the confetti come down, and Peyton Manning shaking hands with Cam Newton after the game, and that was it. And like I think I went back to sleep or whatever. But I was sick that night. I remember that Super Bowl. Did you remember that Super Bowl before we get into this one, Dan?
I do remember that. Peyton Manning got the MVP in that game as well because he actually had a good performance against Cam Newton. And I think Peyton Manning is a true Hall of Famer in my personal opinion.
Oh, obviously, yeah. They're like Manning, Tom Brady. You can even go Drew Brees,
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers will probably be a Hall of Famer.
I'm just saying, like the 2000s quarterbacks of what, like when I grew up.
What did you say? Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer?
I mean, he did have a 28-3 lead against the Patriots, but then the Patriots came back and beat the 31-28. So
you don't play defense.
I know, but that defense by Atlanta, that was kind of suspect. I'm sorry.
He didn't play defense. Like,
that's right.
If Devontae Freeman would have made that block, he wouldn't get stripped, which led to the whole time score to send into overtime, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
We came up across like the how many year anniversary? 9-year anniversary of that game earlier this week. And some Saints fans and stuff are trolling about it on social media and everything. Right. It was the same night where Drew Brees got inducted into the Hall of Fame. But for me, bro, that was the saddest moment of my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was the saddest moment of my life, bro. It was crazy. It was that was that hurt. That was when my dad was like, I ain't even watching football no more. That one was tough. But I think regardless of all that stuff, his 2016 season otherwise was flawless. I think it was, what I'm saying? Like people talk about Drew Brees and stuff, but Drew Brees, I don't know if people remember, but a lot of those seasons and times it felt like he was kind of stat padding and everything like that. And, so I don't know. I feel like Matt Ryan, his resume stacks up. We'll see who his competition is. Like if it's between Eli Manning and Matt Ryan, who gets in, it'll probably be Eli. So I don't think Matt is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he eventually gets in at some point, though. Phillip Rivers is probably going to get into. So
right.
Big Ben will probably get in at some point.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So there's that. With that being said, Dan, you said you're going to a Super Bowl party tomorrow. Oh, wait, hold on. I have one more thing before we get into your Super Bowl plans and everything. There's a guy named Willie Anderson. He also posted. Also
really?
Not making the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Seeing the joy in Roger Craig's face brought a tear, but it also calls for attention. The pressure voters were under regarding the usual number of 8 players inducted in previous years before 2025. Before Hall of Famers complained too many guys were getting in. This is similar to feel how the Bengals Ring of Honor that only allows 2 guys in after 30 to 40 years not having one. It's going to create a crazy logjam. I dare not complain. My high school coach, mentor, and fellow Vigor High School alum, Dr. Robert Dr. Doom Brazil, wanted 30 years. Just saying, I wish the people who put the pressure on the voters will make a statement and take that pressure off the voters to return it back to its original amount of inductees. Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, so another year passed by, the 5th year in a row that I've been nominated as a finalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And we got the call that didn't make it once again. So this is the 5th year, starting back, I think, in 2021, I think, was my first year on the ballot as a finalist. The hardest part about the whole thing is, I'm sure guys will tell you the same thing too, is that phone call you get. We get the phone call every year 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, because they have to fly you out to the award ceremony that Thursday night. They just had it this past Thursday night in California. the week of the bowl game. So the hardest part is getting that phone call. So I first got the first phone call 2021. I was coaching in the NFL PA game where Marvin Lewis was the coach, and I was one of the offensive line coaches along with another great offensive lineman, Jackie Slater. Had a chance to coach with Jackie in the bowl game. I got the phone call that day at dinner. I was by myself. No, I had one more guy at the table with me, one of the coaches. And the phone call came from the 330 number from Ken. And I heard the guy, he was all somber on the phone, say, "Hey, Willie, this is such and such from Canton, Ohio, Pro Football Hall of Fame, letting you know that you didn't make it." So I proceeded to get that phone call the next, 4 years in a row. This is my 5th year getting a phone call. I got it the other day, getting ozone IVs, at the doctor. And I saw the number come up because I knew the phone call was coming up soon. And I tell myself every freaking year that I'm not going to be affected by it. I told my girl I'm not going to be affected by it. I'm not going to be sad about it. And as soon as that freaking phone call comes and you see that 330 number come and you hear the guy name, the guy on the other end of the phone, he's actually a guy who I met. I forget his name. I met this guy in Cincinnati a couple years ago because he presented the late, great Ken Riley's family with his Hall of Fame ring at one of our Bengals ring of honor ceremonies. And I met the guy. So now we met a couple years ago. The same guy that called me every year now the past 2 years to tell me that I haven't been in. It's a hard feeling, man. And I feel bad for about a good day. I'm not gonna lie. I feel super bad. Like I say every year, I'm not gonna feel bad, but I feel like crap every year. The first couple years I felt really bad. This past year I didn't feel as bad because I kind of told my supporters, Bengal Jim, I told my presenter, Jeff Hobson, who I think does a great job. I told him that I was prepared for it. Once we learned that they had cut down to 3 people, like last year, 2025 was the first class they cut down from 3 modern guys, which I'm in the modern group. The modern group, how can I explain it? Guys who just finished playing, then there's the senior category. I'm doing a bad job explaining. I'll explain all this later in a later video, but there's 2 classes. There's the senior class. The senior class this year was, Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, Kenny Anderson, L.C. Greenwood, and Roger Craig, which in years past, they would pick 3. So if you go back and look prior to 2025, there'll usually be 8 guys total make it. There'll be five modern guys, and then there will be 3 senior guys. But since, the last couple of years, I guess some of the Hall of Famers started to complain about there was too many guys getting in. And so the voters then started to feel pressured, and the voters started to cut down to, instead of making 5 modern guys, they cut down to 3 modern guys and 1 senior guy. Well, this past class, they cut down to 4 modern guys. So I think the 4 modern guys was Fitzgerald, Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, who was maybe Vinatieri, and Luke Kuechly. They were the 4 modern players. Then the 1 senior player was Roger Craig. So I think the hardest part is going to be same way we as Bengal players, we kind of.
Yeah. Hey man, I do want to say this, and I don't want no smoke. But there has been a particular former player, Pro Football Hall of Famer, who has gone on many interviews over the past couple decades and said the Hall of Fame has turned into the Hall of Pretty Good. And I don't like that I'm considered in the same class as some of those guys. I look at him, I'm like, he got in the Hall of Fame? He got in the Hall of Fame? And he criticized the Hall of Fame for that for years. That led to this whole shrinking the classes from 8 to 5. Now that same said person is on interviews the same week, Super Bowl week, complaining about the type of people voting. He said you wouldn't get so-and-so to judge cuisine. You wouldn't get so-and-so to judge a model contest. He said you need the former players voting. This person is the reason for a lot of the omissions this year. And this person is now shifting the blame to something else. At what point is this person going to be held accountable? I don't want no smoke. That's why I ain't saying no names. But the folks who connect the dots, connect the dots. I just want to throw that out there.
That is something. That is something for sure.
Do you have anything on the Hall of Fame class getting smaller from the previous 8 to 5 now?
I mean, I wish I could say what I want to say about the Hall of Fame, but I'm not in that board or committee. I'm not near them, but I just think the Hall of Fame classes that we've had, I think it's just disappointing. I feel like that former players, that haven't gone in. I think they deserve to be in because of what they do for their team and for their communities and for whatnot. I just think the NFL is just doing some things that are just good. They're totally different, and I just think it needs to change. That's what I think.
Okay, so with that being said, but before because we got to get to your thing as well. Let's go back to the class. So, what is the class that you will vote in? You got like he said, 4 modern people and then the 1 old person. Who are the 4 modern people that you would have voted in this year, and who would be the 1 old person that you would have got in this year?
The 4 modern people, I would have taken obviously Drew Brees. I would have obviously took Larry Fitzgerald. I probably would have taken Hines Ward because I think Hines Ward would be a good candidate as well.
That's a good one.
Who else? I want to say Reggie Wayne. I want to say Reggie Wayne could be in there. I mean, I don't know.
Reggie Wayne's upset. See, here's the thing. It's like, what is the Hall of Fame supposed to be? Is the Hall of Fame supposed to be like some of the greatest ever or some of the greatest of their time? Reggie Wayne, without a doubt, one of the greatest of his time. Him and Marvin Harrison, oh, them jokers was different. Peyton Manning, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, they were different. Them
jokers was different.
They were.
Greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you got to ask, is he on Larry Fitzgerald level?
No, he's not.
Is he on Julio Jones level?
No, really, no.
Is he on Terrell Owens level?
No, T.O. is T.O. I'm sorry.
So it's like, I feel like that should be the standard of the wide receivers that get in. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I feel like if that's the standard, that should be the standard.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as far as the old timer,
because Hines Ward is someone I could say, oh yeah, 100%,
yeah, Hines Ward, because him and Big Ben have had great success together. I mean, if you really look at it, I mean, what about Antonio Brown? Does Antonio Brown deserve it? No, Antonio Brown doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. I think
he had the talent to be a Hall of Famer, but his prime was just too short. Because he was acting like a nutcase off the field. So he wasn't able to stay on teams long enough to have a long enough resume to be a Super Bowl champion and a Hall of Famer, both of them combined.
Because he had Tom Brady too. I mean, Tom Brady could have kept AB in check. He could have.
Tom Brady was fighting to keep him in check and keep him in the lead. But Antonio Brown couldn't get out Antonio Brown's way. Mental health, CTE.
Yeah, and you saw. I think you remember that moment when he took off his jersey too. If you
I don't know. I tell the story all the time, Dan.
Go ahead. I'm actually interested.
My first time in LA, I was in DeKalb County in Georgia, in Atlanta. I was covering an event, a community event or whatever for my job at the time, my last job.
Mm-hmm.
I got a call. They said, "Hey, Kanye West is doing a brunch in LA tomorrow. Do you want to go?" I was like, what? I've never been to LA at this point in my life. And that's somewhere I always wanted to go as a teenager and stuff like that. I cannot remember how old I was. Maybe 26, maybe 27. I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. He said, okay, I'll get the ticket. I was like, bro, I'm going to LA. And then so he sent me the flyer. It was like, you got to wear all black, whatever. So I fly in, I go fly in on Spirit. So it was like 2 or 3 delays. Like so I took off like 4 hours later than I was supposed to. So I thought I was going to get to LA early and just be like killing time before the little brunch. But I actually got there after the brunch already started. So I land in LA. I don't know like kind of the things or whatever that I know now of like take the bus, do this, or take a shuttle to a hotel and then take Uber from there. I just took an Uber from the airport. So it was like $110. It was mad expensive, bro. So I took the Uber down to the place. I felt like I was a celebrity. I'm riding in LA. The man's playing the radio, the Uber driver is California, know how to find. I felt like I was in the movie at the beginning of the opening credits. So he drops me off. He said, okay, this is it. It's just a random warehouse and there's a person on the side. So I go in, I give him my name. Rashad, okay, check it off. So I walk in, I got Adidas on because Kanye's with Adidas at this time, and he's like going off on Nike, so I'm wearing it. So, anyways, I get in, and it's just like a dark warehouse, bro. With the lighting for it is like they moved the tiles out of the roof so the sunlight can come in, and that's the lighting. So I'm like, what the heck is this? So, and then it's 3 tables, like picnic tables in a triangle. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I'm walking around, and on purpose, while I'm looking for a seat, since I'm late, I walked behind Kanye just because I never seen Kanye. And I walked behind Kanye. He like looked back at me, and I was like, oh my God, that's Kanye. I never been to a Kanye concert or nothing. Kanye's like one of my favorite artists ever. It's him, Michael Jackson, and or it's Michael Jackson, Kanye, and then Childish Gambino. So I'm like, oh, it's not just Kanye. I'm freaking out. Anyways, I got to find somewhere to sit. So I'm like, hey, bro, can you scoot over? I just sit on the end of one bench. So then they had this like medieval food, and they offer it to me. Do you want some? I was like, no, thank you. I'm vegetarian. So and I'm keeping my mask on too, because this is like 2022, so we still wearing masks. So Kanye, he's just sitting there, and everything you've seen from Kanye on the internet and interviews, that's Kanye in real life. He's literally going from topic to topic to topic to topic. Jason Lee is co-hosting this said brunch with him. So Jason Lee is speaking now on the microphone, and as he's speaking, Kanye goes into his phone. He just starts typing, and then he puts the phone down. He just starts talking again, and he's talking about his interview with Sway. He's talking about Yeezy. He's talking about Sunday service. He's talking about Donda. He's talking about his daughter. He's talking about all this stuff, like all in one cohesive running thought, run-on sentence. That's how he speaks. And as he's doing this, after a while, probably like 15 minutes later, guess who walks in, and guess who pulls up to the table?
What? Who?
Antonio Brown.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Kanye, when he was on his phone the 15 minutes before, he invited AB to pull up to the brunch just randomly. And AB was already in uniform. He had on the full black. He had on the boots. he had on black gloves, everything like that. And he pulls up. And so then AB comes. He said, "Yeah, I invited my brother AB to the table."
Oh man, that's wild.
So then he hands the phone on he hands the microphone off to AB, and AB's like, "Yeah, I'm grateful to be here. Shouts out to my brother Kanye West, this and that, da, da, da." Kanye starts interviewing AB at the table about why he took off his jersey and ran off the. I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, what is going on right now? So after the brunch, we're still in the warehouse. Kanye is kind of like behind security guards, so we can't like. Because everybody, of course, want a picture with Kanye. Like, I did a whole brunch with Kanye. This is crazy. I want a picture or something, or a drop or something. He wasn't accessible. Antonio Brown, though, however, was standing around. He took selfies and videos and all that with people and stuff like that. And that is my one interaction with both Kanye West and Antonio Brown, bro.
Wow. That's a cool story, bro. That's gonna be a legend. I'm telling you, that's legendary stuff.
Yeah, here it is right here, bro. Here it is right here, dog. Hold on. I found a picture of it.
You found it?
Here's a picture of it, bro.
Wow.
Here's Jason Lee.
That's cool.
Here's Antonio Brown, and here's Kanye. He literally, and here's the medieval food I was talking about, bro. It was literally medieval food, dog.
Wow.
At some picnic tables, dog. It was crazy. But he texted Antonio Brown in the middle of this, and Antonio Brown showed up like 15 minutes later.
Man, shout out to Antonio Brown for making it there. My goodness.
Yeah, it was definitely something, bro. I promise you, man. It was something for sure. So shouts out to the Black Futures brunch. I wish I would have another opportunity like this again in my life. It was probably a once in a lifetime thing, but hey, what a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Wow, that's pretty wild, bro.
Shouts out to Kanye West. Shouts out to Ye, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was 50 Black journalists and media executives over here. It was great. Trying to see if they got more pictures in this thing, because they uploaded the actual conversation too on Facebook. Because Meta was there and they were talking about the metaverse and everything.
Right.
But yeah, that's my one story with Antonio Brown. With that being said, like, he asked him about taking off the jersey, and he told him the story that he's always had, which was, I had a bonus in my contract if I get 50 more yards or something like that, right, in the final game of the regular season, then I get the bonus in my contract. So I want the ball. And then throughout the week, though, he said Andy Reid. He was talking to Andy Reid or someone like that. I don't know if it was Andy Reid. I don't know if he was down there because I don't even sound right. But he was talking to somebody. Dang, I can't remember who it was. But it was a coach that I know though that was down there at Tampa at the time, and he was asking AB, "Were you good to go?" AB said, "I'm not good to go. I can't perform in the thing." He said, "Bro, come on. We need this playoff push. This and that. We need to see them. We need you out there." So he said, "I cannot. I'm not good to go." They suit him up anyway, and he goes out there to give it a go. After a couple series, he tells the coach, "I'm not good to go. I can't go. I can't go." And he says, "If you don't want to play this football game, you can leave right now." And that's what AB did.
Wow.
So that whole story to tell you the actual story of what was behind AB taking off his jersey and running off the field.
Interesting.
Yeah. AB, one heck of a dude. I don't want him voting for the Hall of Fame.
I know, neither do I. Neither do I. I'm just going to be honest. AB should not be in the Hall of Fame. He should not be.
He should not be voting for the Hall of Fame.
No, voting and participating in the Hall of Fame, neither. He should neither do any of those things. Neither.
So with that being said, man, okay, so you say you go Hines Ward, so you go Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Hines Ward, and who's your last modern person?
It was Reggie Wayne.
Reggie Wayne, okay. And then your senior guy, who would your senior guy be?
Ooh.
Because remember what Buddy said, Willie Anderson said. He said the nominees this year were Belichick, Robert Kraft, and Roger Craig, and him, Willie Anderson.
Are we going to count coaches, former coaches to be in the Hall of Fame this time?
I think that like out of those guys, you can only vote one of those guys in. So yeah.
Gosh. I know Jimmy Johnson's already in the Hall of Fame. I know Tom Landry's probably already in. Who else? That Dolphins head coach, Dan Marino? No, he was a player. He was the quarterback. I still take Darren Woodson. I'm sticking to my original one.
I'm going Belichick, bro.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
He's the greatest coach of all time.
He is. He is.
In the NFL, of course.
Of course, NFL wise. Of course.
So I gotta go Belichick, bro. But yeah. Okay. All right. So now we got all the business out the way. I told you my AB story. We talked about the Hall of Fame, everything. Tomorrow is the big game. You say you have some big plans for the big game.
Yeah.
Just I guess take it from here.
Well, my youngest sibling just came in, so we're gonna be watching. It's gonna be us family to go over to a buddy's house to go watch the game, and my buddy is gonna let me call out the game while we're watching it as well. So
that's different. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great experience. I think it's going to be also, too, that we're going to see what the betting is going to be, how sports betting is going to be and stuff like that. So we're going to see how that goes. We're going to hang out with them. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have I'm probably going to have like 2 glasses of wine at least on that night. So you never know. You never know.
Are you also translating the Bad Bunny performance?
I'm actually gonna look into it and see if I'm gonna watch it just a little bit. I know we're probably gonna talk about it next week as well, because I'm sure you're gonna have like a little stream about that as well. So I think it would be cool. I think it would be. Uh-oh, did you froze? You froze. Oh, Rashad, you still there? Technical difficulties, everybody. Technical difficulties. Y'all make sure to hit that like button for Rashad, everybody.
Okay. I had to the hotspot. I literally, the crazy part is I was listening to you, bro. And I could hear what you were saying. And then I typed in the chat. I was like, my internet went out, but I could still hear you. And like, that's when it was like, can't send message. And I was like, oh, let me just switch to my hotspot. We at the end of the stream.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man.
So, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll probably at some point address it, or definitely be talking about it during 1 a.m. for sure. So,
oh yeah, I'm sure Mo and Jelani are going to have a ball about that performance. Yeah. I'm sure.
For sure. So, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting to see. You know, I had a couple of party opportunities and stuff like that outside, and I was like, I'm trying to save money, man, trying to budget, bro, So I was like, I'm gonna just sit down. I'm probably gonna do a stream right after, and that's it. But I'm chilling.
I know we were supposed to talk about the NBA trades as well. I know we were supposed to, but just a quick rundown on that. Disappointed that Giannis did not get traded. I got the L on that one. Got the L. I'll take that. Everything else, the AD trade, I expected that to happen. We all kind of really expected it. I didn't think the Wizards were going to be involved, but they were. We got draft picks out of that deal. I also do want to say as well, the Mavericks are building for the future. I think these assets that they got is a good step towards that. They're building around Cooper Flagg. I will say this. I think the players that they got back and Chris Middleton and A.J. Johnson, who else? Marvin Bagley as well is in the deal. And then we got a first for this year, and I think we got a first for 2030, and I think we got 3 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it's a good stepping stone towards the future. I just believe that if you're the Mavericks, you're looking up and you're building around him. So we're just going to have to see what happens in these next final stretch of few games here as we get closer and closer to the finals and whatnot. But I like these 2 first-round picks, though. I like them because we're going to have our own first-round pick, which is going to be a top 5 pick, at least in this draft. I know we're going to have like the 30th. I think we're going to have like the 30th pick in the first round this year, if I'm not mistaken. On that. So in that regard, I think it's going to be a good process for us. But I do think that the Mavericks are looking forward to the future with Cooper, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, here's the details. Like you said, 2 first rounders and 3 second rounders.
Okay.
But this was the sources one. This wasn't the official trade. Let me see if he has the official trade update. Let me see. Should I need to scroll down? There's a lot of small trades that he reported on and stuff. And Cam Thomas getting cut.
I couldn't even believe that Zubac got moved. I couldn't even believe it.
And Jose Alvarado going back home to the Knicks. That was something that was long rumored, but it happened.
You were right on point on that, Rashad. You were right on point with that.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for a minute. But that was the only move that happened, though, for the Pelicans.
Yeah, for the Mavericks, that is. Yeah. Well, not the only move. They got Tyus Jones from the Hornets.
The Magic?
So the Magic traded Tyus to Charlotte, then Charlotte traded Tyus to us.
He went to Dallas. Okay.
Yeah, Tyus Jones is actually playing in this game tonight against the Spurs.
There it is. I know Gabe Vincent will be available for the Hawks, but not Jonathan Kuminga. So still got to wait for that. I'd really like to see that fit or whatever with Jalen Johnson, but just got to wait.
Yeah.
That was crazy. The Jared McCain to OKC. Okay, here it is. Dallas is receiving the Thunder first-round pick and a 2030 protected Warriors pick alongside the second rounders from Phoenix, Chicago, and Houston. So you got, it's still 2 first rounders and 3 second rounders.
That protected first round pick by the Warriors could be very, very interesting. Very interesting.
I wonder what the protected is. Like, is it lottery protected? Is it top 5 protected? Top 10 protected? What is that?
If it is top 5 protected, that's obviously a steal by Dallas if they got that.
Yeah, 2030, Steph will be old by then. I mean, we said that about LeBron, and LeBron's still doing that at 41. So how old is Steph? Steph is like, he's got to be like 38.
Oh yeah, Steph's like 38 right now.
Yeah,
He's still
37.
doing it.
So in 2030 he'll be 41.
Wow. Yeah.
So that could be a good pick.
That could be a really good pick. These second round picks that we got though are going to be interesting, even though that second round picks are a dime a dozen.
Yeah, second round picks, those are only used as packages for bigger deals down the line.
I actually like this though by the Mavericks because they got rid of AD's contract also. They saved over $200+ million for this with this move. So they freed up a lot of cap room. So this obviously means that in the summer they might go get a big time player this summer if they build around Cooper properly. So
who's available this summer?
Giannis could be available, but we don't know. I don't think Giannis and Cooper. I think they played the same position, don't they?
Yeah, Giannis ain't going to Dallas. I'll tell you that right now.
No. I don't even know who else would come to Dallas. Miles Turner is signed, I think.
I think you really just have to kind of just rebuild around Cooper, have flexibility to sign, vets and all that, get you good little deals and build like that, build slowly.
Yeah. We'll have to just see how these players worked out. But there's rumors that Chris Middleton is expected to play on Tuesday against the Suns. But I don't think Chris Middleton needs to play for us. I don't think he needs to. I don't think he needs to. I'm sorry, Chris, but you got to go.
Chris got to go. Let me see.
You can go play with Giannis if you wish. You can go play with him if
you said cut him. What about this trade? This trade was something, huh?
Spida and Harden together in Cleveland. That is going to be very, very interesting.
Spida and the beard.
All
right, yeah, cool. But the Kuminga trade, we talked about that on Birds. I don't know if you were even there that night, Dan.
I heard about it. I heard that you were talking about it.
We did an episode of the Jock Langdale trade, and we did it early in the night so we could go to sleep. We finished probably like 11 p.m. Eastern time.
Wow.
11:15, the trade happens.
That's crazy.
I told Malik, bro, we got to go. We got to do it. Malik was like, all right, bro. So we did another episode, 2 episodes back to back. And we did
Do you think Kuminga's going to fit?
I think he has the chance, like everybody said, he has the opportunity to be an all-star, but a lot of his stats are into calorie stats. He made a lot of bad decisions offensively. He can be a chucker, 18 points per game, guys. But with that 18 points a game comes like just a lot of boneheaded decisions. Atlanta's definitely going to give him that structure, though. Like, you can't do that here, just like how it was in Golden State. But I don't see them making this type of move for him and not playing him like they did in Golden State to teach him a lesson. I think he'll get a chance to make mistakes like Draymond Green said. And the ceiling for him and Jalen Johnson could be crazy. And this also takes pressure off of the Hawks. Like we were talking about in Birds and Buckets. If they get the number 1 pick, you would think that AJ will have like an argument to go number 1 over Darren if the Hawks had the number 1 pick, because the Hawks' lack of depth at the wing position. Like, it's literally just Ricochet right there by himself on the wing for the Hawks. So now you add that wing depth, and you aren't so obligated to, you have to go AJ to go need over who a lot of other people would consider a better player in Darren Peterson. You can just go to best player. I think Darren Peterson's the best player in this draft. So you go Peterson, number 1 if you get number 1, and you have your wings. And it's still thin in the front court in terms of the center position, but you can kind of figure that out along the way. Hopefully you can find some people and stuff like that along the way that can hold down that 5 spot. But when you have guards like freaking Darren Peterson and wings like Kuminga and a 4 like Jalen Johnson, I think you're pretty good. You're pretty
safe. Man, Kuminga and Jalen Johnson together. Whew, that's a good duo. And you got Okonkwo in the middle and on too. That's a good core.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that.
There were some small trades around the league too.
Yeah, AO going to Minnesota.
The Sumo, yeah.
Wow. Rob Dillingham got traded to Chicago.
Wow.
Oh, this Luke Kennard thing was something for sure.
Do you like that move?
For the Lakers, I did, yeah.
Well, for the Lakers, sure, they got a sharpshooter like Luke
Yeah.
Kennard. You know, Luka and LeBron can find him in the corner. Hey, man, go in the corners, go shoot a three.
Historical season he's having. Historical shooting season he's having.
I'm not
I
sure.
didn't know Chris Boucher got traded.
Yeah, Boucher got traded to the Jazz. The Jazz are doing something.
Yeah. They got a nice little group.
They
On
do.
the low, they got a nice little group.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Man.
I don't know what they doing.
I don't know what the Nuggets are doing. I don't know what the Sixers are doing. Why they trade Eric Gordon is beyond me.
Why is Eric Gordon still playing in 2026? Get your money, black man.
Now, the Zubac thing was very, very, very interesting. I will
This was
say.
big.
Yeah.
This was big.
I couldn't even believe that Bennett Mathurin was in this deal. The Mavericks even had interest in him.
Zubac, dang near all-star. So if it was going to take someone like that, it was going to take someone like an all-star at a position that just a lot of people lack at. A lot of people lack at the center position these days. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so top-heavy. You got Embiid, you got Jokic, you have Şengün. Sabonis is like 6'9", though. Like you talked about Onyeka. Onyeka's like 6'8". You know what I mean? Like there's just not a lot of size.
There's DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, whack. You know what I'm saying? Like DeAndre Ayton's what we have to list. Yuck. You know, I mean, shout out DeAndre Ayton, but that's terrible. Like,
yeah.
So it's just like a lot of teams don't have a 7-foot center that's good these days.
You think Zubac and Pascal will be a good duo?
Yeah, because Zubac is he's just a traditional big. So on the block guy, he's not really a stretch guy.
And Pascal's a stretch 4, so it could work. It could.
Yeah, Siakam's like a hybrid guy. He's a, you know what I mean? He's got a finesse to his game. He's a face-up guy.
You think losing Bennett Mathurin is going to be a loss for Indiana?
No, not when you get Tyrese Halliburton back, and then you have a good draft pick this year because you're one of the worst teams in the league. If you bring in AJ, come on, bro. Like that's unfair. Tyrese Halliburton, AJ, and Zubac, that's unfair, bro.
How about the Clippers getting Darius Garland and Bennett Mathurin together? Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good get. That's a good haul.
Ooh, that's young. That's very young.
Poor Kawhi. Kawhi wanted the old heads with them and stuff like that, and they had all the old heads, and now they're all gone.
Yeah. The Tyus Jones one is very interesting because I know that Dallas had interest in him this past summer, and I know that they then he went to Orlando, I believe, and then we signed D'Lo. Look how that turned out.
D'Lo traded again, and you guys actually get Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones is a great backup point guard, one of the best in the league, and shouts out to Tyus, going to his next spot.
Yeah.
This was crazy. Like we said, Giannis going back. Cam Thomas getting waived. You know how much a team has to hate you to cut you after the trade deadline because they couldn't find a partner for you? Cam Thomas is a bucket. Cam Thomas has also been described as a headache. So it's like, what do you want to take with it? Does another NBA team want to give him a chance? Even though he's talented enough to be in the NBA, time will tell. It's been a couple days already. We haven't seen any rumors of him getting signed to a team. Example, we've seen rumors of Lonzo Ball after getting waived by the Utah Jazz. Oh, yeah, this team is interested in Lonzo. The Golden State Warriors are interested in Lonzo. So we've seen rumors with Lonzo. We ain't seen no rumors for Cam Thomas. So Cam Thomas might have to go overseas.
Yeah. That's interesting.
John Morant not traded.
John Morant not traded and Giannis not traded is wild.
Yeah, those are definitely like, what the heck? That's the deadline. Young Bull, Colin Sexton to Charlotte, Anthony Simons. Like people are saying, Chicago's got like 80 guards. I don't know what they're doing over there.
Oh my gosh, Chicago!
Got like a gazillion guards. See, look, this is a guard right here, like literally 4 guards. Jaden Ivey, Rob Dillingham, Collins, they all play the same position.
Wow.
They traded for 4 guys who play the same position. You got Dennis over here in Cleveland now, Jose on the Knicks, Kobe White in Charlotte, Io or
Sumu,
over in Minnesota now.
It's a good pickup for Minnesota.
Yeah, Benedict over with the Clippers. Zubac, he had a double-double with Boston last night. Who's this?
That's I don't know who that is. Is that? I can't seem to figure out who that is.
This is Jordan Tyson. I don't even know who. I ain't even gonna flex like I know who that is, boy.
AD and Trey Young in Washington, though. That's interesting.
Yeah. He said he don't want to play there. He said I'm excited to be here, but then it was like, what about re-signing? He said I got to see what that looks like, which means he don't want to re-sign. But these jokers, man, Washington trade all that away to get somebody. But but they didn't trade none of their real pieces except for AJ. But they still got mad young players that are good. So
AJ Johnson apparently has got upside. Apparently,
yeah. Like I said, he was their one piece that was like a piece that they traded, but everybody else was still there on the team. Keyshawn, Alex Sarr, Bub Carrington, Balil, all those guys are still really good. So, and then you got Trey to that's frosting on the cake. And if AD actually ever plays for the Wizards, that would be positive in my opinion as well. Jaren Jackson Jr., Triple J going to Utah. Like we said, Utah got a little squad there. Porzingis, they're confident that he's going to play. We'll see. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, DeAndre Hunter on the Kings now. Who cares?
Yeah, that's wild.
Middle of the pack team. I know he's mad about going there, but hey, it is what it is. Javon Carter going to Orlando. Mike Conley going back to the Timberwolves, which was cheating in my opinion. But
that's cheating. I'm sorry. That's cheating.
Pat Spencer re-signed. He signed an actual full-time deal with the Warriors after being a two-way player this year. He deserves it. Shouts out to Pat Spencer. Congratulations. And yeah, man, there it is.
We broke it all down in the quickest way possible.
Yeah, we had to do what we had to do,
Had to.
Well, I appreciate you staying through the internet connections and stuff like that, Dan.
Had to try to get the people focused and whatnot. Had to.
Oh, appreciate it. And then tomorrow, please be safe. Everything like that at the Super Bowl party. Get there and back in one piece.
I will.
You say you're going to have a couple sips of wine, so just make sure you drink responsibly for sure.
I will, man. I will.
All right, cool beans, though. I guess, are we good?
I think we're good for the most part. We're gonna have to get back to the song of the day. We'll have to get back on our song of the day thing when we get into a later day, but not right now. So
I got you.
We'll have to get back on that.
I got you. All right, man. I guess we'll sign on out of here, man. Oh man, my banner left.
Oh,
what the heck? God. My banner left when the internet connection and I came back. All right. Anyways, the ticker. With that being said, my name is Rashad Milligan. This is Dan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. I appreciate the support so much. Today I got a lot of subscribers out of nowhere, so I appreciate that. What do I want to say? I want to say, subscribe and follow along because I'm live or have original content posted on this channel each and every single day, like I've done for the past 339 days. Coming up on that 365, baby. That was supposed to be like a pop, but they're closer. And then everybody, as always, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good day. If nobody else told you today, I care for you. I'm Rashad Milligan. This is Dan the Man. That is Dan with the plan. Until next time, please take care of your.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.